Weekly forecast and predictions for Mesha Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. A week of ups and downs is indicated on the card. Overconfidence can spoil the things and your reputation could be at stake. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversifying your investments into multiple areas will give rich dividends for businessmen and traders. Trusting a long-term friend or colleague and revealing some unnecessary information could prove to be costly. People suffering from heart-related issues, high blood pressure, trouble in knees and limbs will get much-needed relief. Avoid shopping, credit card and digital transactions, especially on Wednesday and Thursday. Weekend will be a good time to spend with family, pursue new learning and bonding with kids. Don't pay attention to rumors and gossips at your workplace. Chanting Aditya Hridaya Stotram, Gayatri Ashtotara and your Kuladevata Stotram will give good results. Lucky numbers for Mesha Rashi people this week will be 11, 23 and 66. Lucky color will be sunrise orange color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is place an energized rose quartz crystal on your working table or coffee table in living room on Tuesday. Weekly forecast and predictions for VRISHABHA Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. This week, relationships with your mother and maternal relatives should be taken care of. A small argument could lead to a big fight and sour your relationships. Newly married women will feel helpless and find it difficult to get adjusted to the new atmosphere. Remember that every change will add up to your personality growth. Divorce cases might take a U-turn and a happy reunion with your spouse could be the surprise of the week. Students appearing for competitive exams and board exams will have a tough time this week. You can expect the unexpected to happen. Union leaders, milk and soft drink businessmen, online resellers may see a huge dip in your business and suffer losses. Middle-aged persons suffering from eye problem and throat infection have to be extra careful. Make sure your words doesn't hurt your sisters or any other female family members, especially on Tuesday and Friday. Hairdressers, beauticians and makeup artists will see a twofold growth in their business this week. Avoid ego clashes and temperamental talk with government authorities, especially on the weekend. Take double precaution if you are traveling during the weekend. Lucky numbers for VRISHABHA Rashi people this week will be 7, 55 and 96. Lucky color will be blood red color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is wear an energized red color Shakuntamala of 108 beads starting from a Sunday. Weekly forecast and predictions for Mithuna Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. This week, your mind will play tricks by sending negative signals as a warning sign. An inevitable comparison of your current situation with a past one pushes you off the guard. Make sure that the opportunities doesn't slip out of your hand and act before it is too late. It is always better to give a try and fail rather than not trying at all. Your self-belief and judgment levels increase as the week progresses. High-risk investors, venture capitalists, angel investors will strike gold with smart and unique decisions this week. Antique jewelry makers, wholesale, pulse and grain merchants, movie financiers and big money lenders will discover new markets and avenues. Younger siblings will extend their unconditional support and respect your hierarchy and leadership. Students appearing for competitive exams will find clarity and focus by midweek. There could be a communication gap with your partner or spouse. You are expected to understand the unspoken words and feelings. Handle this matter in a gentle and delicate way. Lucky numbers for Mithuna Rashi people this week will be 18, 81 and 108. Lucky color will be champagne red color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is perform Surya Namaskaram every day for 10 to 15 minutes during Brahmi Muhurtam or before the sunrise starting from a Sunday. Weekly forecast and predictions for Karkataka Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. This week seems to be the right time to improve your technological skills and develop a scientific temperament. Political leaders, IAS, IPS and IFS officers will have to make their crisis management abilities to the fullest extent of the utility this week. People who are handling second and third in line positions in big companies, prepare yourself for a big rise in your role and designation. Fruits and vegetable vendors, helper boys and freelance workers, factory laborers will find stability and job security. A much awaited good news from your foreign friend or a distant relative is very much on the card. Wait for the surprise. Avoid major seminars and presentations, public speaking and group discussions, especially on Thursday and Friday. Your superiors and seniors will show more faith and trust in your executional skills this week. Be ready to take up additional responsibilities. Your spouse will be more understanding and will express a sense of pride towards your work. Repair and replacement works could cost some valuable time on Tuesday and Wednesday. Chanting Mrutyunjaya Stotra, selected stanzas from Tirupavai and Narada Ashtottara will give unexpected positive results. Lucky numbers for Karkataka Rashi people this week will be 7, 21 and 48. Lucky color will be reddish brown color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is, do not accept any yantras, talismans or coins from strangers or unknown mystical persons. Weekly forecast and predictions for SIMHA Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. A week filled with several challenges and tests. People who are jealous of your sudden rise and growth will try their best to defame and pull you down. Marriage talks, business deals, negotiations could come to an abrupt halt. Don't respond in desperation and give the other side person enough time to react. A sudden and unexpected rise in the family expenses could bother you. Ever reliable sources and pals will support you in this moment of crisis, as always. Women in mid and late 30s should take care of their emotional health and mood swings. Avoid being a caretaker or guardian for others' valuables and sensitive documents. A cold war with your grown-up kid or on-par colleagues will be called off. It is high time that you learned the art of balancing the ideals and practicality. Put on a pleasant face mask and smile if it pleases people around you. Chanting Ramaraksha Stotra, Jaganmohini Stuti and Veerabhadra Stotra will give great results this week. Lucky numbers for SIMHA Rashi people this week will be 16, 64 and 103. Lucky color will be vermilion red color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is, feed the mixture of soaked rice and jaggery to a brown colored cow on Wednesday and perform Go Puja as mentioned in the scriptures. Weekly forecast and predictions for Kanya Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. A long-awaited good news will set the tone for the rest of the week. People who were recipients of your kindness in the past will show their gratitude and thankfulness. An appropriate time for the public servants and authorities to make use of the power for the betterment of the society. Established businessmen will finally realize the dream of business expansion and starting new branches. Radio jockeys, anchors and stage performers will flourish and rise to new heights. New farming techniques and methodologies will help farmers to gain more yield this week. Adolescent girls will learn the importance of public behavior and self-conduct after encountering a harsh experience this week. Weavers, traditional medicine dealers, and logistic supervisors will have to deal with rude and impatient clients this week. Subordinates and juniors may come up with creative ideas and approach. Be open to discussion and experimentation. Chanting Mahishasura Mardini Stotram, Velayudha Stuti and Venkatesha Ashtottara will give tremendous results this week. Lucky numbers for Kanya Rashi people this week will be 3, 51 and 84. Lucky color will be pineapple yellow color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is, perform Rudrabhishekam to 11 Shivalingas prepared from ant hill mud under the guidance of learned Pandits on Monday or Friday. Weekly forecast and predictions for Tula Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. A few moments of anxiousness at the beginning of the week may threaten to disrupt the whole week's planning and schedule. However, things will gradually fall back to normalcy and avoid knee-jerk reactions. Wealth and asset management guys, power brokers and political mediators will make a big profit this week. A well-guarded secret will be blown out and marital life may turn into a turmoil. Short-term investors, intraday traders and elite artists will see their profits growing double-fold. Community members will strongly urge you to represent their interests and lead from the front. It is the right time to deliver justice to the faith and hopes of the masses. Public speakers, motivational gurus and corporate trainers need to upgrade their skills and techniques. Chanting 12 sacred names of Lord Suryanarayana, Deepalakshmi Stotram and selected chapters of Yoga Vasishtha will make you proactive and super confident. Lucky numbers for Tula Rashi people this week will be 15, 55 and 95. Lucky color will be indigo color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is, starting from a Monday, practice writing the divine name Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama or the Ramakoti in a new and dedicated writing book. Weekly forecast and predictions for VRISCHIKA Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. A week posing several challenges and pressures in work front. Midweek, students appearing for competitive exams and pursuing add-on courses, integrated courses might briefly migrate into an escapist mode. Women suffering from headache, eye problems and lower back issues should strongly consider changing their medications. Bringing home your parents or elders for a brief stay will turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Lifeguards, keyboard and guitar players, models will have to reluctantly share the limelight and success with others. An unfamiliar way of money making might be presented to you. Beyond the layers and layers of earth lies the precious metals and gems. Accept the offer only if you are well prepared to travel the full distance. People recovering from alcohol and drug addictions, depression and suicide attempt survivors should be closely guarded and monitored this week. Chanting Rajashyamala Devi Stotram, Matangi Ashtotara and reading or listening selected portions of Dashamaha Vidya will ensure instant success, power and right vision. Lucky numbers for VRISCHIKA Rashi people this week will be 12, 66 and 97. Lucky color will be turquoise blue color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is, place an earthen pot on Monday in the northeast corner, pour scented rose water and keep 5 lotus flowers in it. Weekly forecast and predictions for DHANUR Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. An inexplicable stagnancy sets in your vital relationships. You need to put extra effort to rediscover the magic and passion. Your recent success has made many people jealous and envious. Strive hard to sustain the success levels and keep soaring high. A new job or business opportunity seems to be quite promising and beneficial. Kids below 12 years of age should be accompanied by parents or guardians, especially while going to unfamiliar places this week. Family members will finally realize the logic and thought process behind your style of working and decision making. Indoor sports persons, chefs and cooks, animal trainers should be prepared to face unexpected circumstances and challenges. People suffering from arthritis, joint and muscular pains, lower back pains will find big improvement in their health conditions. A short-term business trip could bring success and risk elements together. Chanting Ramaraksha Stotram, Rishi Ashtotara and 61st to 70th shlokas from Saundarya Lahari will give you courage, strength and fulfillment of desires. Lucky numbers for DHANUR Rashi people this week will be 12, 55 and 106. Lucky color will be bauxite brown color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is, suspend a new square-shaped mirror on the west side wall of your living room and practice seeing your reflection every day in this mirror. Weekly forecast and predictions for Makara Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. A critical period of time where your ego and your finances will take the center stage. Managing these two issues in the right way will be the challenge of the week. Degree students, research scholars and interns will be greatly inclined towards improving their intellect and skills. You will find new methods to make more money. This is a very good phase to get freelance or part-time projects too as well. However, there can be some expenses, so you have to be careful with them as well. Control the temptation of being spendthrift in an attempt to boost your prestige. A nostalgic mindset will make you little passive and isolated during the weekend. Second division clerks, store in charge and maintenance department employees will be targeted for others' mistakes. Women in their mid and late 40s will come across a new and exciting job opportunity. People recovering from chemotherapy, hernia and cataract surgeries should take double care and precaution and avoid aggravation. Chanting Surya Savitri Stotra, Nimishamba Ashtottara and Vajreshwari Stuti will enhance your confidence and self-esteem. Lucky numbers for Makara Rashi people this week will be 40, 36 and 69. Lucky color will be topaz yellow color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is make a contribution to the midday meal scheme for poor students on Thursday. Weekly forecast and predictions for Kumbha Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. Your domestic front appears to be quite active and fun-filled. Your innovative suggestions may help to keep the family atmosphere cheerful. Cash reserves and small savings of extra money in times of need is sure to come handy this week. Your professional life, on the other hand, may be rather demanding. To keep ahead of the competition at the work, you may need to step up your game. Your romantic life is likely to be full of ups and downs. Spending time with your partner may help you emotionally bond with them. A well-worked-out travel plan could be beneficial and rejuvenating. Those wishing to invest in real estate may be in for a windfall. College students are more prone to be disorganized and in their scheduled work and studies. Avoid wasting precious time in bad company. Reciting Vishnu Stuti, Narasimha Stotra and Surya Ashtottara will give remarkable power and strength. Lucky numbers for Kumbha Rashi people this week will be 25, 60 and 72. Lucky color will be maroon color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is practice drinking water from a copper glass every day at the early morning time after keeping the water overnight for 12 hours. Weekly forecast and predictions for MEENA Rashi from 9th October to 15th October. During this week, you should be mindful of your temperament and communication as it could lead to conflicts with your family and friends. Those who are employed in semi-government sectors may experience workplace modifications and transfers as well. People who have their business structured as a partnership mode may have difficulties dealing with their partners. This is not an appropriate time for investing in commodities, metals, oil, and crucial decisions should be deferred. You may receive unexpected benefits from problems related to involving inherited property. Regarding their personal lives, single natives have a good chance of meeting someone special, especially during the weekend. Couples may go on an adventure vacation and rediscover the magic in their relationship. Youngsters will experience tremendous confidence and self-assertion within yourself. Women in their early 40s should avoid impulsive and impatient reactions while interacting with your younger colleagues. Reciting Harihara Ashtottara, Parthasarathi Stotra and 301st to 400th divine names from Subramanya Sahasranama will give self-confidence and knowledge. Lucky numbers for MEENA Rashi people this week will be 11, 38 and 66. Lucky color will be aqua blue color. And the lucky tip that needs to be followed is participate actively in the car festival or Rathotsava of a Sattvic god or goddess on Friday. For astrological consultations and astro-related queries, please contact our support team at pureprayer.com or on the below given numbers.